Hey, so this is like a really typical good GRE problem is it makes you have to think about the problem logically, like sort of outside of the problem, but also apply certain math concepts. That's pretty typical for like a decently difficult GRE problem. I'll show you what I mean when I go through it. But basically, whenever I encounter a coordinate problem, the first thing I do always is draw out a coordinate plot. I don't do it to scale usually, unless I think it's necessary, but here I don't think it's really necessary because you're not going to want to be estimating. So what I do first is I plot -4, 3 right there. That's where it would be around. And then the y coordinate of point A. Since we don't know the x coordinate, A can be anywhere on this line of y equals 8. So I just put a line there. We know that the distance between A and B is 13, which means that from A to B, wherever it is, or sorry, A to B, wherever it is, it's going to be 13 away, which means it's going to be a diagonal. What you might also notice is that it can be in two directions. A can either be over here on this side, or it can be down here. So we can just draw a point down here. That's like one possibility, and that's another possibility. And either of these could be A, but we want to know exactly what points. If you solve the answer and you get more than 2 coordinates, it's not right, and you know that you did something wrong. So that's kind of a good sanity check. So how do we figure out where A is compared to B? We know that they're 13 away. That's one point of information, so we can draw a line going to each point of it where A is, 13. And we also know that 8 is 5 more than 3. So A is always going to be 5 higher than B. Oh, that was pretty bad drawing of 5. One sec. Oops. There we go. So 5. This is a triangle, right? These are two triangles. And so what we can do is we can use the Pythagorean theorem to solve for this side. It's one side squared plus another side squared equals the hypotenuse squared. That's the Pythagorean theorem. So we do 5 squared plus x squared equals 13 squared. Yeah, that's 25 equals x squared. Sorry, 25 plus x squared equals 169. 169 minus 25 is 144, and the square root of 144 is 12. So that means x equals 12. What is x? X is this right here. So you know that x is going to be 12 more to either the right or the left. Now you need to actually calculate what that is. We know that the y coordinate is going to be 8, and the x coordinate is going to be 12 more and 12 less than -4. So 12 more than -4 is 8. Oops. This thing is messed up, this whiteboard. 8. And 12 less than -4 is -16. We know the y coordinate already. That's -16, 8, and 8. Whoa, 8, 8. So that's the answer. You should have two y coordinates, -2 coordinates, sorry, -16, 8, and 8, 8. And that should be the right answer.